Yo guys, it's your boy RT1MM here today, and today we are pulling a digger heading down to just outside Dusseldorf, I don't know, that kind of way. So today we are basically letting you guys know the next episode isn't going to be a long journey. It's going to be a short journey from me heading from Ulipool to Grimsby, and that will be the end of this episode, like this run sheet, I suppose. So the only reason I'm not really recording that delivery is about a 2,000 mile load, and I want to get it done, and I don't really want to keep you guys sticking around and watching boring crap for 20-30 minutes, you know? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that load. I'm going to make sure it is absolutely perfect for you guys, so you guys can see the shorter runs, not the heavily long, overdone loads, anything like that. So, yeah. So, anyway, apart from that, we have got a lot of new things coming, potentially. We have just got this delivery, which will be heading up to near Dusseldorf, as I did say. And, once we have continued down there, we will be getting the ferry over later on that evening, picking up the load and heading down to Ulipool. So once we get to Ulipool, we should have a pretty nice run, I suppose. It's quite simple. It's not a overly long load, and I quite like driving them kind of distances by myself, but when you're recording and things, it's quite a difficult thing to do. So, unfortunately, as I did say, guys, that will be one thing you won't be seeing, is the really long miles for me. But hopefully, we get a few of the nicer runs, like possibly doing an Italy run, possibly doing things like that. So, yeah. Apart from that, there's, as I say, a few changes going to be happening to the videos. The truck has gone through its inspection, and thankfully we passed. The only thing I did have to do was make it to a mid-lift rather than have a tag, which we could understand, and yeah, not moaning at all about it. I really quite like the... excuse me a minute, I'm quickly trying to type a message out to one of the admins. So apart from that, that was the only thing that we failed on during the truck inspection, was a few of the smaller lights that we had on the roof. We had the Michelin Men and things like that, but apart from that, it has worked perfectly, and we are finally back on the roads getting things done the way we wanted to. So, yeah, it's been pretty eventful. Recently, I have spoken to one of my fellow colleagues, Billy, and at the minute we are currently racing Billy back to the UK. He's expected to be back on the 20th, well, it would have been the 30th, but as this video is coming out, I believe it's the 31st. So I should be back in the UK on the 30th myself, maybe even the 31st. So I'm a day or so behind due to work and things like that. So I really haven't had the opportunity to go, right, I'm going to do 6 loads, let's get them done and upload. But what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm going to do a week recording, then I will do another week after that, looking at all your feedback, looking at all your inputs, looking at all the additional things that will be happening and changing to the series. So one thing that will be changing for definite is I will possibly be putting a face cam in. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that definitely on the videos, but I will be doing a Sunday night live stream most weekends, and that will be me basically driving the longer journeys, things like that. So if I can manage to get a few like 300-400 mile loads, I'll do them on camera and things like that. Then once we have got to the longer loads where we have to do 2,000-3,000 kilometers, I can sit and do that on a live stream, interact with you guys, and make sure everything's all good and dandy. So guys, quickly looking at my channel, this video will be coming up on the 31st. So when I do my Ulipool to Grimsby, it should be the 1st of April, which will mean I should be back in the UK for maybe the 2nd at a push. But I'm not moaning too much. I really am enjoying the wagon. I've been really pushing her to the limits. And this video is going to be a lot longer than you're normally used to, of having about a 5-minute video. This is about 8 to 10 minutes, but hey. So yes guys, also guys, I want to say a massive thank you to James and all the other management staff at KH for helping me out with the issues and things that I've had. And also guys, I want to give James a massive shout out for himself, because he will be back on the YouTube grind as of April 1st. So guys, go and check out his YouTube channel, link in the description down below, and go and give him the love and the respect that he deserves. So apart from that, we are kind of approaching the final few miles with this. We're about 3/4 of the way through, and we are currently driving this really nicely. I really do like this particular load, and potentially I'm going to ask if I can get on the flatbeds a bit more, get a few more curtains, things like that. I really do like being on the step decks and the curtains, but I'm not the one that's planning them. I get chose what loads I get given, so I have to move what I have been told. So with this particular yard, you will notice it's a bit different when we deliver. It's a bit like an American truck simulator yard. It is one of the American truck simulator yards, to be truly honest with you. So you pull into the yard and you're basically in like a tip, I suppose. But apart from that, it was a pretty simple delivery. You pull in, turn left, turn right and parked. And I was quite happy with it, so I got on the phone to the boss after the delivery, got my final checks all written off. Then I got my information about me picking up my load, heading back to Ulipool in the UK. So I'm potentially thinking about doing half of the journey myself and starting halfway through, and then potentially showing you guys the final leg. So guys, we are coming to the end of the episode, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it off here. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy, and hope you enjoy the parking in this video, as I'm getting a little bit better. So thank you all for watching, hope you enjoy, and have a great day. Peace! Guys, just before we end the video, I want to say a massive thank you for non-copyright sounds for letting me use Let Me In as the background tunes.